Greetings, programs! It is I, the CPU001, and welcome back to another episode on the Unnamed Server. And does anybody notice anything different? I am hoping I sound brilliant. My new mic arrived in the post over the weekend, and I am hoping my voice sounds a lot clearer, and I'm hoping the game sounds sound okay as well. I've been adjusting the settings a little bit here and there to see if I can get it working, and I'm hoping I've got it to a point where I sound clear, but also you can hear the game sounds as well. So what am I doing today? Well, I am going to head over to the Stronghold, actually, and gather up some materials. So what I need to do is get through to find the way over to the Ender portal, which I think is over here, and I'm going to go over to our Stronghold and get some more cracked and mossy stone bricks to finish off my castle. I will show you that. I'll show you that how I'm doing with that in a little bit, probably towards the end of the episode. Yeah, I'm working on my castle, and I've added some detail to it already, but I've got some more stuff I need to add to it. Right, now, I think, let's close that up, I don't want to fall down there. Now, the way to the Stronghold, I think, is down here to Stronghold, exit river, and go down next to the pipe. Okay. Ah! Right. Well, this isn't going to end badly, is it? Okay. I've got a really bad feeling about this. I've got a really bad feeling about this. I've got no way of getting down safely. How high up are we? Where is the height? Where is height? Height is 249. I think I'm yeah, I'm at like 249. Yeah, okay. Okay. It started loading a bit now. Okay, I could see. I think that's a river down there. Let's find out. Whee! Oh my god! Oh! Ooh! Oh, that felt bad. I'm not doing that again. There we go. 2 Stronghold. Right. Yeah, there you go. I'm not doing that again. Oh, that was really scary. That was really creepy. That was scary. Oh, okay, so there you go. We sort of like plunge all the way down, hit this water block for safety, and pass through there into the end. That's really, really... Okay, yeah, this is where the portal used to be. It was just here. Okay, now what I want some of this, I want some of that. So, but I don't want to dig it out from in here. I want to kind of raid this area outside of, sort of like get away from the area next to the portal. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to see if I can talk about some general stuff as well. I'm not talking about anything that's happened in my life personally. What I want to talk about is don't want to touch that. We know what that is. I want to talk about a certain casting photo that was released last week for a certain movie series in a galaxy far, far away. Yes, that's right. I want to talk about Star Wars and Star Wars Episode 7 and just stuff like that in general. My earliest memory of the Star Wars franchise comes in the form of Return of the Jedi. And that's another one. Don't want to touch that. It comes in the form of Return of the Jedi, the third one of the original films. I first saw that film back in probably back in the 90s. I was too young to see it at the movies because I think I'm probably completely wrong, but I think the film was released around about Return of the Jedi was released around about, I think it's around about 84. That's actually the year I was born, so there was no way I was going to be seeing that film. I wasn't even one. No, but yeah, I first saw it when it was on local terrestrial TV back when I was a kid, and it definitely helped me fall in love with sci-fi in general, and set me on the path to being a slight geek, slightly nerdy in my life. You know, I'm slightly nerdy. Have you noticed? What do you mean you haven't noticed? Am I not trying hard enough? I should better be. But yeah, that photo. What do I make of that photo? Well, for starters, let's talk about Ford, Carey, Ford Fisher, and Hamill reprising their roles as Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, and Princess Leia. I have got to say I'm a bit apprehensive about it. The one that really concerns me is Ford playing Old Man Han. Does the world want Old Man Han? We had Old Man Indy in Crystal Skull, and people were, well, let's just say people weren't 100% about the Crystal Skull film. But I think that had a lot to do with the alien ending, and I don't think Shia LaFoe helped matters much either. But that's just my opinion. But yeah, I'm not sure if old school Star Wars fans are really looking forward to Old Man Han, because Han Solo is the cool guy of the Star Wars films. He was always the cool guy. Everybody wanted to be Han Solo when they watched the original movies. Everybody wants to be Han Solo, and I'm not too sure if the world is ready for Old Man Han. Will it ruin a lot of people's opinions and childhood fantasies of being Han Solo? I think it will. I think it might affect some people and their fondest memories of Han Solo being Han Solo. But as with everything, it is a case of we will have to wait and see how it goes. One thing I would personally love to see, and I can imagine a lot of people disagreeing with this, I would like to see Luke Skywalker die in the first film, and I'd like to see him do an Obi-Wan for the remainder of the series, come back as a ghost, and do the whole mentoring thing that the ghosts did in the original trilogy. Another thing I would the inner Star Wars geek of me would love to see is a multi-ghost conversation. I would love to see even if Luke doesn't die in the new series, I would love to see something like Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Yoda all standing around, just generally discussing something. I think it'd look quite funny. It'd be kind of fan. I think it would have a certain fan service thing to it. It would be a certain level of fan service to it. But I think it would be pretty funny watching those three at least having a conversation just between themselves, just the three ghosts, just having a chat about anything in general, really. The one problem, of course, is who would play the ghosts of Obi-Wan and Anakin, because in the original films it was Obi-Wan was Alec Guinness, and well, he's a bit dead. he's a bit dead. He's been a bit dead for quite a while, and you can't. So I suppose you could you have Jude Law, because Jude Law was Obi-Wan in the prequels. So would it be okay? Would fans appreciate seeing Jude Law having some age work done on him to make him look a little bit older, and having him as Obi-Wan, coming back as Obi-Wan and doing his ghost thing. Another thing, of course, that has been mentioned is blah blah blah. Names escape me. Names fail. Name fail. George Lucas. That's the one. Yeah, that guy. He has said that because of the new films, he is not recognizing the books and video games as official canon. I'm not sure if the books and video games were originally recognized as official canon. So I'm sure someone will correct me on that. That the books either were or they were not. The books and games either were or were not recognized as official canon back in the days. Excuse me, I am hungry and I wish to eat something. Lovely. But yeah, these are my thoughts on a film series that I am looking forward to, regardless what gets done, regardless what J.J. Abrams ends up actually doing with the films. I am still going to go and see them. I will at least see 7, obviously, because it's a series that I have always loved. It's a series that is pretty near and dear to my heart. Yes, to my geeky little heart. How am I doing? I don't want the buttons. They can go away. These might be useful. Iron bars might be useful. I don't really want the doors. I've got lots of stone brick as well. Not really sure if I wanted the stone brick, but I'm sure I can have it. I'm sure I can find something to do with those. What I really wanted is mossy cobble, stone brick, cracked. How am I doing for cracked? How am I doing on my crack? I need my crack. Yeah. Woo. Okay. What's this stone brick? Ooh. Wow. Okay, so I've got 4 stacks of mossy stone brick, and almost 3 stacks of cracked stone brick. Oh, that's pretty good. Let me take that. Let me just take that to a full stack of cracked brick a minute. And that one, and that one, and that one. Hooray! That's 3 stacks of cracked stone. 4 stacks of mossy cobble. That's good. That's good. That is a good start, I think. Right, now that I've finished demolishing this place, I am going to go in here. Whee! It's probably going to be the fastest way home. Down this way. La plop. I'm going to. Now, I'm not sure if this has been fixed. Go on, a little bit more. A little more. And we're off. Nope, hasn't been fixed. Bye-bye. Nope, that hasn't been fixed. I've still got to run up here by foot. Not quite sure what's going on here, but for some reason the track carts are not going up along this track properly at the moment. It could be the fact that we are in the old snapshot. We are still in 14W11B. I think in the new snapshot the carts have been fixed. And I am back. Hooray! Right, let's head over to the castle and I will show you what I've been doing over there. Very quickly, on the way through, you may remember my villagers from the previous episode. They all got zombified. I left the door open and a zombie got in and I lost them all, and I ended up killing them by mistake instead of turning them all back into villagers. So that was a bit silly. If we come in here, and I will show you what I've been doing in here. I've added a few more of these sorts of patches, these mossy and cracked patches. I've also been adding in a large amounts of these of just cracked patches. I'm debating about upping the whole floor and changing it to cracked stone brick, and then putting in these patches of mossy cobble in there as well. I've added some decorative features throughout the house, throughout the castle. As you can see, some decorative features have been added. I have also been a bit crazy with the paintings. Yes, the paintings. There are paintings everywhere. You may have also noticed this. I've got several of these torches dotted around the place. When I blow out the torches and turn this place into darkness, these will be staying. They're the ones in the item frame, little cobblestone half slab and a torch. They will be the ones that will stay. I will have a little bit of light throughout the whole place. There's like one of these in pretty much every room, and it is sort of like just enough to have some light, but mobs will still be able to spawn in here. There just won't be enough light for mobs not to spawn in here. At the moment there's enough light in here for mobs not to spawn, but by the time I'm finished I'm hoping to turn this place into a nice dark dingy castle where mobs will spawn and just the place will be nice and haunted. But yeah, as you can see, I've added other paintings everywhere as well. I think there's a painting in almost every room. Yeah, and I'm also adding in these patches in almost every room. But as I said, I'm also thinking about replacing all the floor with cracked stone brick. So that will be a fun time. So much cracked stone, not enough time. I'd love to see a recipe added for cracked stone brick. It would make my life so much easier. But yeah, I'm still debating it. But yeah. Pretty unlikely, I think. But that's just me. What else have I been doing? Oh, I have a new series coming out, which will be up later this week. There's a skeleton burning. Where is you? No. Okay. I have a new series coming out. Today is May 4th, and I will be recording the first episode of that new series after I finish recording this one. Oh, there he is. Come here, you. And I will be hoping to get that new episode up either the day after or well, not the day after, but a couple of days after this one goes up. What did you give me? You gave me a couple of hours and a bone. Not that I need a couple of hours. Actually, I will use that bone for something. Let us bone meal. Let us decorate this place. Let us return this place back to its former glory. There we go. That's looking a little greener. Okay, I've still got those doors on me. I didn't want those doors and those buttons. Dang it. I have to put them back. Let me just go and put them back a minute. So yeah, you've heard my opinion of the new Star Wars films. I'm definitely looking forward to them. But I do have some questions, some slight thoughts about what will end up happening to them. What the characters, what sort of parts the older characters will play. Don't know if they'll have. Again, they could end up only having little bit parts, smaller parts throughout the whole series. But that's gonna come down to with the writing and what the actors are going to want to do. But yes, the most controversial thing is I would like to see Luke Skywalker die, possibly during the first film, towards the end of the first film, and do the ghost routine with the others, with like Yoda, Obi-Wan, and Anakin. Wildlife. Yes, here we have the native creeper in his natural habitat, wandering around, pretending not to care, and actually looking for the most opportune moment to sneak up and blow your face off. Goodbye. I was going to say, not if I get him first. Yes. But anyway, I think I am going to wrap this episode up here. You have enjoyed, I hope you have enjoyed my random ranting. I hope to have some more of those sorts of random rantings if people enjoy it. Anyway, I hope to have them anyway, yes. But yeah, I'm going to carry on working on this thing. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more to show off in the next episode. And look out for the new series coming out in a few days. I will say this, it will be modded Minecraft. But yes, I will see you all. Don't forget, usual routine. Don't forget to leave your comments down below. They are always appreciated. And if you really enjoyed the episode, don't forget to click the like button. That is very kind of you. That is definitely appreciated. But I will wrap this episode up here and see you all again in the next episode. This is the TheCPU001 signing out. Have a good day. Bye bye.